I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again, I testify for you. I told her like you, that bitch, I do it all and I'm around, you scared to do it. I'm not.
Hello guys, so I forgot my tripod, so I'm just struggling with this phone. Natafuta position, my angles. But yeah, do you ever wonder what life would be like if we only accepted people for who they are instead of trying to change them or, eliminate the traits in them that we don't like? Because honestly, I feel like it's so easy the moment you decide to just accept people for who they are. And one thing I've realized is that the moment you don't accept someone as they are, and this has happened to me in, I would say, even in friendships, so you find that if you don't accept someone for who they are, you end up making them your responsibility because you expect them to change and you cannot change them. Only God can change them. And if at all the person is not willing at that particular time to change, then trust me, haitafanyika. They're not going to change it for you. It has to come from their heart. They have to be willing enough to do it. So instead of putting all that effort, all that push, yani una push so that at least whatever maybe they are doing is not right, but they see it as the right thing to do. So instead of spending that time on them, you can spend it on you. So juu wewe unajua chenye unataka, it's easier for you to like put all that energy, put all that time in yourself, and yeah, una grow hivyo. Also, something else is that you might be trying to change them na hata wao wanajua they are supposed to change, or it would be nice, or it would be even better if they themselves changed. But you have to pay a price if you want change. And so for them, they are not seeking change because the way they are, they attract people just like they are, and they get a certain attention that they know once they change, they are not going to be getting exactly that. And so instead of changing and they crave for that attention, they would rather remain the same. As bad as it sounds, they would rather remain the same for that attention that they are getting. And something else is that you should never hold yourself accountable because someone is treating you in a certain way, someone is doing things to you in a certain way. Like, you can notice the difference between how someone is treating you and how they're treating someone else. So don't ever think that you being you makes you accountable for how they are treating you. No. Hiyo wanajua chenye wanafanya. They already know what they are doing and they don't care. That's the least. They don't care. Uko hapo unang'ang'ana. My friend, you better learn. You better learn to accept people as they are. Otherwise, so by accepting how people are in general, haijalishi kama ni familia, kama ni mzazi, kama ni beshte yako, kama ni mpenzi wako. No, it doesn't matter. You being you doesn't like mtu afai kukutreat venye anakutreat ata kwa sababu wewe uko tu wewe. No, it's because you're triggering something in them. When someone doesn't want change for themselves, the only thing you can accept is that, life has to move on. You accept that they may never see things in your light. Like hamtai share the same perspectives kwa sababu wako na venye wanafikiria venye nimesema, like those people who don't want to change because they love the attention they get from it. So you find that they choose to live in a certain way. If they choose to behave in a certain way, all you can do is just let them be. Imagine that's the least you can do. So the moment you understand that you can change people, you accept who you are and unajielewa, in short. So you know what you're supposed to do, you know how you're supposed to operate. How others treat you doesn't define you. How others treat you doesn't change who you are. So take up space, accept who you are, accept people for who they are. Don't try to change them. Accept them even with the traits that you don't like. You can tolerate them and you can choose what you do with your time. If you maybe like spending time with them, you can limit that time, because if at all you don't accept people's habits, then you can always have boundaries and limits, so that these people don't affect like whatever it is that you yourself have managed to get through. You just have to let them be. And baby, one thing that you cannot do is conform. Like ukiona mtu anakutreat venye anakutreat, my friend, and you know you're not deserving of that, kindly don't conform. Usikubali ati kwa sababu unajua sijui maybe nampenda ananifanyia hivi, sijui ni beshte yangu ananifanyia hivi, sijui nini. No, don't use excuses to cover up their behavior. If a person is just like that, that will be, yani hivyo ndo wako. You can never change that until wao wenyewe wakubali, I need to change, I need to rectify on this. You'll never share the same light.